Let's get this party started. It is the Sao Paulo sprint qualifying race. It is game time, people. Game time. It's time for us to see who wants that pole position the best, the worst. Either way you want to put it. Should be a good one. What's up, Galactus? What's up, Sylvia Wakile? What's up, Mary Beanie? Do not forget, chat, if you want to join the fam in conversations, if you want to join one of the dopest YouTube Formula One channels on the planet, do not forget to pick up your membership. You can use your phone and hit join. You can join the rest of the fam in the badges. You can join us in conversation. You can join us in the Discord. Doesn't matter who your driver is, who your team is, as long as you keep it respectful and you stay passionate and you have a good time. Those are the main rules. Plus, do not forget, we race here when Formula One isn't racing for our grudge races. Big shout out to AD pulling up in the live chat. And we are already informed. We are in SQ1. If you haven't been here with us before and it's your first time here with us now, the red zone is where you don't want to be. That's where you don't want to be. That's where you don't want your driver to be anyway. That's where you don't want your team to be. If your team and our driver is there, by the end of that clock at every session, they will be dropped off. 5 drivers will be missing. Sometime every now and then, we have a driver who wants to give somebody a pass into the next qualifying session by not finishing. Let's not say wrecking. Just say anything could happen, and things do happen, and that driver would be blessing somebody to go to the next session because there are only 5 drivers that would be dropped off per session. So that means somebody who would have been in that section won't make it, but they will make it because that other driver didn't. Right now, the weather is, as it sits and as it stands, and as you see right here and right there, the weather is sitting pretty good holding right now, all right? At this point in time, we do not have rain, okay, which we thought we might have rain. It could rain at any point in time. Track temp is 41.3 degrees Celsius and air temp is 19 degrees Celsius with a humidity up to 74% and winds 5 kilometers an hour due south. All right, with that being said, let's see who's going to have the better position for the sprint race. Now, I do recall seeing Andrea Stella come and make some statements about we just want to make sure that it's a papaya car that's the winner. Okay. Very convenient that now is the talk. I haven't, seen you talking like that before. Now it's convenient that we just want to make sure a papaya car. It's always funny when you see people's mentality or their verbiage change when they've kind of got the arrangement that maybe the boss, maybe themselves have been seeking. And now that Oscar Piastri is behind 1 point and Lando's up, they feel, okay, now we got our drivers about even going into this race. We can feel a little bit comfortable versus when Lando was getting his ass waxed, 40-plus point gap. Now we feel comfortable. I'm still not buying it. I'm still not cool with it. It still looks a little bit funny, and it's going to look funny until it smells funny, and it is funny. But right now, Piastri does seem to be in a little bit form all of a sudden. This week, he's in a little bit form, a little bit more united with the car. What changed? Who knows, right? We could keep an eye on some of the teams that we typically keep an eye on, but I want us to keep an eye on Lance Stroll. Let's see what Lance Stroll does these last 4 racing events. Does Lance Stroll show the world that I know what you think about me, but it's not entirely true, although some of it might be true? Kind of similar to Zach Brown's rebuttal to Alex Palou's statements about what he said and what he did, which he really did never rebuttal that. 083 in the super chat says, good afternoon, my Wolfpack fam. What's up, 083? Do not forget, you are putting your name in the hat for the next giveaway, which is a Lewis Hamilton Limited SP Sapphire Tops 2020 PSA graded Gem Mint 10 trading card collection of collections of collectors, all right? Miss Dino pulling up to the live chat as we're here for the qualifying in Sao Paulo, Brazilian GP, Interlagos. Right now, we do have both papaya cars at the top, and as you see, Piastri does have the fastest right now at this time being. Doesn't mean it'll stay like that, but for the time being, it is. And remember what we say, when we come into SQ1 or Q1, it's always, this is limited. Let's just get our toes wet. We don't know if the water's cold, if it's warm, if it's hot. We're just going to dig a little toe in there and kind of see what we get. So that's what SQ1 or Q1 is for us. When SQ2 it's getting a little bit more intense, getting a little bit more attention. We're starting to get down to a little bit of the business. Big shout out to everybody that pulled up to the live. If you didn't see that video We had a good Wolves Den. It's up on YouTube now. Family members pulled up. Mary Beanie, Maria Duncan, Nasty Stew, Uno pulled up. AD was in there. Wish AD would have got into the conversation, but it was good that he still pulled up. And we had a good time asking questions to the guests. That will happen again. It will only be for Wolfpack family members, as well as F1 Minute will also only be for Wolfpack family members. So keep that in mind. We're going to be having a good time coming up this season. We're getting back in form. We're starting to get back in stride. All right, here we go right here. Alonso Bortoleto in 8th. Lewis Hamilton in 7th. Hajar, still, to me, Roddy is what I'm looking to see. If Hajar doesn't get Rookie of the Year, it's going to be a problem. Papaya's up. Max Verstappen is just now. He's going to go ahead and lay down a time. He's going through the second sector. He's got a few segments left in there, and then he'll be into Sector 3. We'll likely see him pop up. Probably, if he's not first, he'll probably be in the top 3 on this lap, and then we'll see how that continues to progress as the sessions go on. That looked a little clumsy right there from Max Verstappen on that turn right there. Looked a little wide, little understeer there. Right now, and there we go. Max Verstappen pops to the top of the charts right there. Even with the little lazy turn, understeering turn right there, it pops to the top of the chart. So, all right, now, game time for the McLarens. Now, it looks like, indeed, Lando Norris is going to be on 1. Oscar Piastri starting off right there is not the best. Lando Norris looks as if he might be on a nice run right here. We're going to see what this time is going to bring him. This time could go ahead and send him right there back on provisional pole position. Colapinto gets out of the drop-off area right there, popping up to 15 by the hair on his ass. Gasly goes over to the second, and this is why I say you have to be just temper your expectations in Q1, SQ1, or any of those, because you see Gasly pop over there that way. It's there goes Max Verstappen. Ooh, Russ dog, and there goes Lando Norris to the top of the charts. Pia's time, we'll see where that puts him. Antonelli sitting right there in 6th. Both Ferrari cars are now outside of the top 10. All right, it's time to go ahead and start our poll right now. Who's out in SQ1? I am going to put up some options. Definitely not looking good right there for Yuki. Colapinto. I don't really want to count Ocon out this early, but it's likely. And then maybe Yuki comes out of there and pushes Behrman down. But rookies have been doing their thing, so I'm going to go with... All right, here you go. Poll in the chat. Vote on it. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. Here we go. Got about 3 minutes in SQ1 before this clock goes to 0, and these cars are going to be heading into the pits, trying to make a few little adjustment and changes, come back out on track. Some of these drivers might feel a little bit emboldened that time should be good enough to get them into SQ2. Maybe they don't come back out, but I would imagine everybody should come back out and try to get another time in. As you see right there, Verstappen has now been pushed to 4th. Papaya is all the way back to the top. Russell is mixed in there in 3, and I would absolutely enjoy seeing a George Russell, Max Verstappen by each other starting the race again. I think it definitely does yield good radio banter, but, nothing wrong with a little bit of banter here and there. Well, so we got Buck Dollars pouring up into the chat. Buck Dollars, you got to get with us, bro. We had a Wolves Den, one of the many recent ones since I've been back, brother. You got to get in there. So I want to hear Buck Dollars in that conversation too. Right now, Ferrari not doing great at all. And I told you as much as this that not looking for Ferrari to have a stupendous showing here, even at Brazil. That's looking ugly right now. There we go. We got both Ferrari cars now in the top 10. Both Ferrari cars now in the top 10. Russell might, hey, don't count Russell out for this GP. Russell might be doing something here. Russell might be, I like it though. I like it. I like Russell in the mix up there with Max because I know it's a very abrasive, I don't even want to call it a relationship. It's a very abrasive situation between those two, and Russell's not afraid to say what he's got to say, and he's not going to back down. So I like seeing Russell up there for that situation. Hopefully he can stay there. 62% of you all think that Yuki will not make it out of SQ1. 38% of you think it will be Colapinto. Nobody voted that it would be Ocon and Sainz while they still sit there, but we will see. Remember, we just want to see if you all can get the driver that definitely will be there. So even if some of the other ones are there, that's more of an indictment on me than it is on you. It just shows me that maybe I have all 4 out of 5 that will be there, or maybe 3 out of 5. We'll see what I get. But hey, we've been doing pretty good. We got 38 seconds, and this is about to close down. Right now, it looks like all of Kick Sauber might be up out of there and closing the polls. Polls are closed. Do not dance. Do not shake your rump for nothing unless you're getting paid for it. I'm going to post the results right here, and we will review them as they come out right now. By the way, nice livery for the Atlassian Williams car. Definitely like that powder blue with that orange. Oof, Ferrari sitting back into the bottom again. Top 15. Don't even want to call it top 15. Sitting in the back 15. Colapinto getting out of trouble right there. Colapinto gets out of trouble right now. Has Lawson and Stroll in the drop-off with Yuki and Sainz and Ocon. Looks like Stroll's about to show us that he ain't shit. Alonso pops over to third. Where would that leave Stroll to go? Stroll has to do something. You can't continue to let this elder statesman come into this team and just show the world that you ain't shit, bro. You got to be able to do something. Gasly comes up, just another little position right there. Papaya are split by Verstappen, Alonso. Pia's taking there in 4th. Russell is in 5th. And then let's see it in big screen. Stroll can't really do much, but at least he gets out of the drop-off zone. If Ferrari brought anything to this racing event, it's not showing itself. Hamilton goes over to the top 10. Now, does Leclerc push him out of the top 10? Because, you're right there on the fence, really. You don't want to be in the 10. You don't want to be 10, because 10 is, you're just waiting to see if somebody doesn't do as good as you did. 10 is not really where you want to be. Because you're an easy target to get pushed out into 11, which means you still make it. It's cool because you still make it, but if this is SQ2, you're going to be out of there. I don't want to even be in a zone to be out. Well, there it is. There it is. So we had Sainz. I had Sainz out there. Nobody voted for Sainz, and he's out of there. I had Ocon in there. Nobody voted for Ocon. He is also out of there. Colapinto is also out, and Yuki is out. So I'm batting 100 right now. I'm batting 100 right now on drivers that didn't make it out of SQ1. You all voted 63% that Yuki was likely out of all those drivers I listed to not make it out, and you also right now are batting 100. You're also right now batting 100. We're going to go ahead and show in our group right now. We're going to show in our group who right now is leading in the qualifying for the sprint as we are sitting right here. Some of our top viewers right here. And right now we got 083 in first place with 250. Sylvia with Kelly in second with 100. And we got official Lauren Brown has joined the chat now in third place with 75 points. Big shout out to Lauren Brown. What's happening? All right, chat, here we go. Do not forget, every super chat that you do, put your name on the wheel to get this sapphire blue Lewis Hamilton card. Already PSA graded, and it is a Gem Mint 10. Right now, 083 has his name in that hat. Well, it's out of there. So now we are off into SQ2. Ferrari, if they keep this up, one of these drivers is likely going to be out of there. If Ferrari keeps this up where they're going right now, one of these drivers is not going to make it. One of these drivers is about to be looking real bad out here in these streets. Just keeping it a buck with you. So Antonelli, he's on the verge of going to the motorhome, playing F125, getting practiced up on his sim racing or something. Albon did make it out, but if that continues, they will also be out of there. And I'd hate to see that because they got a dope livery right now. The livery's dope. It is partly cloudy right now. And let me see if I can even pull in the weather just so we could take a quick glimpse of the weather to see what that's looking like. Sylvia Wick Keller says, putting my name in there too. I'll fight the winner at the swings. 1,800 at the playground. That card is mine, she says. Ooh-wee. Sylvia Wick Kelly said, I'll fight you for it. I will fight you for it. It might not even matter who you are. She probably will fight you for it, for real. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this weather, see what we might be looking into for the rest of this qualifying session. Oh, we got Julius putting his name in there. All right, so right now, let me bring this in so I can show you, chat, right now what we got going on as far as the weather is concerned. It does look like we might be okay. We're looking at Sao Paulo right here. So as it sits, the weather changed tremendously. Remember when we looked the other day, Julius with the super chat says Ferrari need to get it together. And Julius, official Lauren Brown, puts her name in there for that Lewis Hamilton memorabilia card. After Sylvia Wick just said she'll kick you in your shins. So there we go. We got partly cloudy, clear, sunny. We do look to still probably have a little rain on the 8th and the 9th, but it looks like things might be clearing up for weather. So maybe we might not get any rain for the remainder of this session, hopefully, because it was anticipated before today. This was going to be a very rainy session, and many people were preparing for that. So right now, it looks like we golden on the rain. So that's a good time on that. So we should get a pretty good competitive qualifying without any type of inclement weather to derail anything else. You gotta have it on. Julius, Ferrari needs to get it together, bro. They've been needing to do that. Been needed to. I just don't know if they actually gonna do it, man. I mean, you see where they sitting right now. Lewis Hamilton's on the fence of being out this session. If that performance continues, they're gonna be out. All of Ferrari will be out. Just keeping it a buck. Clock's been reset. We got 10 minutes on that buster. Cars in the pits, they about to load up into the queue. Miss Dino says, I'm in on that. Matter of fact, let me make the screen bigger so y'all can see it, because I know I had posted it up. Let me make the screen bigger so y'all can see this beautiful car, so you can see the sapphire on that. Look at the sapphire roll on that. Look at that. I'm telling you, that's fire. Lewis Hamilton on the fence, that's fire. Jim Mint 10. Jim Mint 10. Stats on the back. How you loving that? We're going to have more giveaways, too. More giveaways. Remember, this one Will is already loaded for this one. All super chats from this week and going forward will be on the next giveaway. So you get your name in for the next giveaway for sure. We're going to have another one coming up. It's going to be a nice one. Never know what you're going to be. Will is absolutely loaded for this one today, this week. All super chats are going toward the next one, which you want to be in on that for sure. AD said, what's up? What's up, AD? Yo, trust me, I got some nice things for y'all. I'm trying to tell you, got some nice things coming up. We're going to have a good time. Even in the offseason, we're going to have a good time. I can't wait to spin the wheel this weekend for this. I can't wait. You never know. I might still take the names for this today and throw them on the wheel. You never know. You never know. But that wheel, matter of fact, let me see if I can show y'all the wheel, because the wheel is absolutely stupid loaded. I'm going to show you how many people put their names in multiple times, because you know every time you put your name, you do a super chat, your name goes up for that. Every time you do a super chat, your name goes up for that. Let me see if I can show y'all how many names are on this wheel. It is, I'm not playing with you. It is deep. It is absolutely deep. Look at this. Look at how many names are on this wheel. Look at that. The wheel is loaded. People's names are on there multiple times. We will be spinning this wheel this weekend to see who's going to get that card. It's loaded. No game. No cap. Where they doing this at? Let's get it in. We back out on track. Clock's down to 7 minutes. Right now, we got Alonso sitting in provisional pole position. We know that ain't going to stick. We know that's not going to stick. Let's see who's in the lead for our positions right now. We got Julius Taylor sitting in the number one spot with 500 points. Official Lauren Brown's in second. And AD's in third. 083, Dino, Sylvia Wick, Mary Beanie, Buck Dollars, Puto Davis, Galactus, and Only True at a bottom 10 there. That's just for fun. We like to do something for fun right there. It's all good. We doing that. Remember, chat, remember. Shit, Sylvia, we said, me again. Alonso sitting in provisional pole is definitely not going. Stroll going up to second. Y'all know that this not going to last. Y'all know damn well if you see Stroll up there in the top three, ain't no way. No way that's going to last. You got to know that. Bro is busted. He's not made. We know he's not making it anywhere anytime soon for sure. There goes Hajar. I tell y'all what, let me see. I'm about to ask you all something. I tell you what. Could it be possible Stroll and Alonso make it into the top 10? Let's see. Let me see what y'all think. Do you actually think it's possible that Alonso and Stroll will make it into SQ3? I have not eaten all day, y'all. Not all day. I made sure I didn't eat just so I can make this live event. After I get off here, I'm going to have to eat and dose up. Yo, big shout out to Miss Dino's little one doing this K1 karting thing, getting that win. Big shout out to the little Dino. Man, where's the papaya at? Oh, yeah, they coming. Papaya's finna pop up. Russell's finna pop up, too. Is Gasly about to pop up over there? And Antonelli, they all look like they're on a good one. Okay, we got North. Bow. North slides over to second. Where's Pia going to be? Where's Pia though going to be? Where's Pia going to be? Bortoletto, kick down. We got Gasly coming in next. Gasly's in the top 10. Okay. Congratulations, Alpine. That's something, you know. Bow, there goes Pia sliding over to third, just behind Norris. Where is this going to put Russell? Russell over in the fourth. There he goes. And where's Antonelli about to be, though? Let's go, Antonelli. I see you, bro. I see you, Kimmy. Let's see what you're going to do. All right, I see it. Kimmy right behind Russell. So we got teammates lined up right behind each other. We got Pia behind Norris. We got Antonelli behind Russell. We got Lewis Hamilton out if it stayed that way. We got Leclerc barely in if it stayed that way. So far, we haven't seen much performance from Ferrari. And remember, this is a condensed week. So this is not about to get gravy. This is about to be rough. This is definitely not to be. This is not to be trifled with. This is not to be trifled with. They're playing these games. Ferrari's supposed to be improving, and I'm not seeing any improvement. We only got 3 minutes left on this clock for somebody to step up and do something that they need to do. Hadjar is still in the top 10. Just averagely staying in the top 10 with what he's doing. That's what I'm talking about, man. Remember, they're trying to get these extra points. We got Julius. Here we go with the BS. All of a sudden, Charles Time's better than Hammy's all the time, bro. All the time. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. You can almost time it. 3, 2, now. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. I'll ask you all that. Poll in the chat. Let me see what y'all got to say on that. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Papaya's in the top 3. Max Verstappen, outside of the top 5. We'll see if that's going to stick. You know, Max Verstappen's good for a hot lap. This might not be his circuit. Well, it's a sprint race too, right? And we've known Red Bull to have a bit of some quirks when it comes to a condensed race weekend and trying to find the car and find the balance. If this continues, a minute 55 left, Hamilton will be out in SQ2. Ferrari pretty much have failed this season. Ferrari have failed their drivers. Ferrari have failed their fans. Ferrari have failed to reach performance. Ferrari, that's what the F in Ferrari stands for, failure right now. It definitely stands for failure right now. Hadjar, I'm hoping that he can make the right decision and that whatever decision he makes, the environment is going to be productive for him, because I don't want to see him go into a Red Bull car that program is, ooh, damn, Hadjar, I think he locked that up. It's good he is where he is, because I don't think he's going to fall out of the top 10, so I think he's still going to make sure he makes it into SQ3. We got 1 minute left on this clock. Hamilton has a few more segments in Sector 3 to show us where this is going to land him. And that is, oh my gosh, no improvement. Miss Dino name in the super chat. I'm going to let my little here replay. You are going to make his day. Appreciate you so much. All day, Miss Dino. For sure. For sure. Support. Damn sure right. Yeah, he's not improved. Damn, that's horrible. This is horrible. The clock is about to be zeroed out. This is it right now. Nobody's making it around that track if you just passed that start line to try to get another lap in. So this is it right here. We're going to go big screen to see where these drivers are going to end up. Bortoleto looks like he's going to be out of there. We got a yellow flag right now. Green flag. Somebody just must have been off track for a second. Behrman is going to be out of there. Gasly looks like he's going to get ready to go on, take it in. Sunset's getting real low, buddy. Albon looks like he'll join Sainz. They can go ahead and get them. Oh, Leclerc spinning out. Leclerc spins out. And that's going to jam Hamilton up for sure, I think. Damn, that sucked. Good job, Leclerc. Good job. Way to be a cop blocker. Yo, Leclerc bottled him up. That's crazy work. Spin cam on Leclerc. That bottled Hamilton up. He's out, SQ2. Good job, Leclerc. Way to make that happen, bro. Well, there you go. Hamilton, Albon, Gasly, Bortoleto, and Behrman. For sure, Hamilton, it's the sprint race. And hopefully they get into the sprint and learn some things too. But for sure, we already know Hamilton is good for 2 positions on the start usually. All right, he's good for that usually. So I'm not even going to count him out on that. Here we go right here. All right, so right now we have Julius leading, Miss Dino second, official Lauren is third. All right, official Lauren is third. Now, do remember for that, official Lauren and Miss Dino, do not forget, if you get into the top 3 of the live chat quali, I still have some keychains to give away on behalf of Galactus. So whoever's in the top 3, I will send out 3 keychains. I still have some keychains that went unclaimed from the last one. So that means we still have people that can claim. So we still have a few keychains. So anybody in the top 3 right here, you will be up to get a keychain sent to you, all right? As well as you already know your name's going into the Super Chat wheel for the next giveaway, whatever that prize will be. This week, we're giving away the Lewis Hamilton Blue Sapphire card from the Topps 2020 collection. Right now, in that qualifying session, you do notice Max Verstappen is 8th. Max Verstappen is 8th. Yeah, Leclerc ruined his lap, Nasty Stu, for sure, brother. Yeah, he definitely did that. Also, do not forget, all right, if you're in the top 3 and I tell you, you need to contact me by Instagram, Twitter, one of those, and I need your shipping address and your email for tracking, all right? If you don't send that out, then you just not claim and we just roll the keychains over to the next live event. Big shout out to Galactus for providing those. Yeah, this is a very hard and rough watch this season if you're a Ferrari fan. I told you I was not buying into the Ferrari situation. If it popped and it was good, I was great. Lewis Hamilton has had some positive impact on Ferrari, but Ferrari as a whole, they just do Ferrari things, and Ferrari things have not led to winning. They used to before, but they haven't as of recently decades. Keeping that a buck. But it's crazy. We got Alonso sitting at the top of the charts right now for a provisional pole position. How much is that going to stick? We got AD in the super chat. Lewis said, every time, mate, I might start calling Charles shady. You really should. You really should by now. I think we've seen enough to realize that what we thought Charles would be, he's not. He's not. What we thought he would be, he's not. I think you can pretty much just start doing that by now. I think you can go ahead and make that happen. Let me go ahead and get ready to write the top 3 down. Also need to do a screenshot. So we got 07, November 25. I'm going to write 1, 2, 3. Who's it going to be for the keychains? All right, see who's going to be this time. If Alonso gets pole position, that's going to be a little wild. Clock is reset. The board is cleared out. We got our top 10 to decide the pecking order for the sprint race that's going to happen tomorrow. Let's see who's going to get it. We're just looking for who's going to get some more points. Remember, only the top 8 will get points out of the sprint race. So if this sprint race was to finish as it is right now, Hulk and Leclerc wouldn't get any points. Alonso, Norris, Russell, and Pia would grab the bulk of those points. And I honestly want Pia to grab more points than Norris at this point in time. I think McLaren have babied this situation. I think they've babied Norris. I think they helped get him where he is. I think that driver switch that happened because of a slow pit stop, they were just looking for an opportunity. I think the whole situation of Pia having to feel as if he's got to drive a car he's been driving different is another situation. So I'm not really into the Norris whole thing of a driver championship because it just seems weak as shit. It seems weak. And I know Ferrari's a big letdown because just be real, Brazil is a place where you do want to see Lewis do good because he's got such a good presence here. He has good history here. And Ferrari just have not provided any type of performance in somebody. I mean, let me not say any type of performance. Ferrari have not provided the type of performance in these cars that would allow these drivers to be the best versions of themselves. It's ultimately a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Clock has been reset to 8 minutes. We got Gump face ass Sam Collins trying to do some tech talk. Not trying, he does some tech talk. We got Mechanic Mercedes, my siblings. What the F, Charles? That's what we were saying, bro. People in here saying Charles might need to just be called Shady, brother. Just might need to call him Shady 2.0. Just go on and call him Shady 2.0, man. We got the clock already started. 7 minutes and ticking down. Russell's out. Antonelli's out. It is game time. SQ3. Q3 is where all the chips are pushed to the center of the table. This is where you make it happen if it's going to happen. This is it. The door's closed behind you. Who's going to turn up? Who is going to turn up? And we got Hamilton noted for a yellow flag infringement. Crazy. In turn 10. You know they're gonna get. You know that's gonna come down with a penalty, some seconds or something. They just want an itch to give Hamilton a penalty. They just itch to give him a penalty. This is wild, crazy, man. I'm pissed if I'm Lewis Hamilton, for real, keeping it a buck. I'm hot. I'm definitely hot. Because this is just not what you signed up for. It's not what you signed up for. Ferrari have failed. It's keeping it 100. They failed this season. I know many of you had expectations of Ferrari. You all had trust that Ferrari was going to make something really happen. They did none of that. It's completely whatever you thought it was going to be. It is not that at all. It's not that at all. Nasty Stew. I do think Ferrari is carrying more downforce for potential rain. Ooh, Nasty Stew. Good point there, bro. Nasty Stew coming. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe. They're going to need to tweet that for sure before the GP, depending. Or they're going to run that and then maybe hope that weather finally shows up for what they were anticipating. That's a gamble. That's a gamble. Julius Taylor in the Super Chat says Shady might have caused Hammy a penalty. Never heard Charles apologize to the team. Always worried about his damn self. Left your boy out to dry. Facts. That's facts. And I think that's a little bit of where some people are coming from with Charles. Bro, you sneaky bitter. You sneaky not the guy. You're sneaky a hater. You're a sneak diss hater. All right, here it is. We got P in third, Norris in fifth. Antonelli and Norris pops up the first as soon as I'm getting ready to lay down the top five. Lando goes it up. Jeez. Piastri got to do something. You only got 4 minutes. You got less time here. Antonelli and Russell sitting in the top three. Mercedes is up right now. Mercedes is showing what's the business. Yo, Mercedes finding some pace here lately on the back half. That turn one is going to be a doozy. Turn one's going to be a doozy. We got 4 minutes left. He got plenty of time. Got plenty of time to turn it up. Got plenty of time to make it happen, Oscar. What's it going to be? You or me, bro. Get it up. Hulkenberg in 6. What the hell? Hulk in 6. Alonso 7. Stroll is in the top 10. And SQ3. That's hell no. Alternate universe right now type going on. alternate universe type shit going on right now. Oh yeah, he definitely. Oscar had a twitch right there. Definitely messed up that time right there. Still in the top 5. Still in the top 5 though. Let's see who's in the top 3 for our live chat shootout. Nasty Stu taking over first with 25-25 all the time on the dime. We got Julius with 10-25. We got 80 with 575. Miss Dino jump up in there. We get that keychain to you. Miss Dino with 425. Ooh, it's a battle right there for third. Okay, Hadjar, I see you, brother. Hadjar's in the pits. It's time. They're in the pits. They're about to come back out. It's about to be a straight battle. It's about to be a straight brawl for the last 2 minutes. Probably last minute and 30 seconds. One lap. Pretty much OSQ. It's going to be a one lap. One lap qualifying. Are we looking at Hulk really is going to stay up there? Hulk is putting some things together. Verstappen's in the bottom 10. Now, we did hear Stella and them say it's going to be a papaya car that wins. I don't know, maybe here. I don't know about the rest of the season, but we're going to see what happens with that. Leclerc is yet to lead in any of these sessions where it's counted. He's yet to lead. We do have humidity just ticked up another percent, though, from 74 to 75. Yo, Hulkenberg has shocked me right now to be where he is. Stroll pulling up to 7th. Okay, Stroll. Might be trying to show for the sprint race. Daddy's money's not totally going to waste. I can do a little something. But trust me, that's about all I'm giving you. I'm not giving you any other points than that. You can do a little something, but I'm not giving you anything else. That's it, because you've been abysmal. You've been completely, utterly horrible to me. Maybe to somebody out there, you've been good, but to me, you've been horrible, bro. Alonso 7th, Stroll 8th, Antonelli 2nd. We got a minute left. A minute left right now. Max Verstappen is on his way to try to lay down a hot lap and pop into the top 3 all of a sudden. Yeah, Piastri got to get up. He's trying to get up to that top 3. Because in race trim, I think Oscar can do something without team orders getting kicked. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If we see Oscar Piastri behind Lando Norris, and then we get some type of lift coast or some type of team orders, it's all BS. McLaren will ruin their reputation. It's going to be BS. Because now I already see where y'all are pointed. But it's really going to, if it's not evident to you now, it should be evident to you soon. Come on. Stroll, cry. I want to see Stroll cry. Wow, Alonso up to 4th. Alonso is up to 4th. Max Verstappen is up to 6th with that time down. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. 0 time on the clock. All right, we got Norris right now. It's probably on pole for sprint. Oh, Russell just knocking up to 4th. Antonelli's in 2nd, though. Yo. Antonelli in 2nd for the sprint race? Yo. Where are we going to have Russ? Yo, they get another opportunity, I think. Yo, Antonelli can throw it out. Just don't wreck the car, bro. Don't wreck the car. You already know when Max Verstappen sitting in 6th, he's going to start crying. He's going to start crying. Max Verstappen's blaming somebody right now. All the time. Never takes responsibility. Always ready to blame somebody. Checker flag should be dropping. Yo, Antonelli, I see you. We got Norse, Antonelli. You know, anytime I see those colors mixed together, the Patronus blue and the papaya, just reminds me of Miami Dolphins colors, which right now Miami's going through the horrible times. Miami's going through horrible times right now. They need to do what the Jets are doing. Offload shit and get as many draft picks as you can. That's what they should do. Stroll couldn't beat Alonso out. That's a wrap for him. Let's see who we got in our top three. We got Nasty Stew at number 1. Nasty Stew, make sure you reach out to me for your keychain. We got Julius, 99 RS Cup. Make sure, Julius, you reach out to me for your keychain if you want it. If not, we're going to roll it over. And in third, we got, who's that in third? Is that AD, AF1? AF1 done? I think that might be AD. Is AD AF1 done? I think so. There we go. So I got AF1 done. I don't know if that is also AD, but we'll see. Yeah, AFD is AF1 done. So AD, you're in third. Top 3 right there for keychains. Reach out to me. Make sure you reach out to me on social media or the Discord. I need your address, your email for shipping and tracking, all right? Address, email for shipping and tracking. There it goes. There's our qualifying order for the sprint race. We got Lando starting off in pole, Antonelli second, Pia in third, Russ in fourth. That's kind of crazy and cool to see. Alonso in fifth, and Max Verstappen is outside of the top 5 for the sprint race. AD says, that's me, J-Bet. Make sure you reach out to me. Address, email for tracking numbers. I will send those keychains out by next week sometime. So right there, we got Nasty Stew sitting up in there, stirring up the pot. Julius and AFD, AD in there. Big shout out to you. All right, chat, that's it for qualifying for sprint. I'm hungry as shit. I have not eaten all day just so I can be here today. Roll it down. Says roll it down. I'll tell you what, Miss Dino, reach out to me. We're going to get the little one a keychain, Miss Dino. Miss Dino, make sure you reach out to me. Give me your address. We're going to get the little one a keychain, courtesy of Nasty Stew. Big shout out to Nasty Stew saying roll it down. We're going to send that keychain to Miss Dino's little one for his win in the kart race. All right, that's what we're going to do. So big shout out to Miss Dino. Make sure you reach out to me. Nasty Stew says you're going to take his place in number 1, first place, all right? Big shout out to you, Nasty Stew. You the man, bro. My import JDM car building brother. Let's go. Make sure y'all reach out to me. All right, that's what we got for the sprint race. See y'all on. Max Verstappen is out of there on that one. See you on the next one. Peace.